Here now starts the first video where I'm showing you how it is possible use CAD functionalities of the software to create a road network. So if the user starts from zero, it is possible create a polyline or a sequence of lines and define the radius of the curve, the clotoid, and so on. In reference, there is a web map, but it is possible import orthophotos. Here I'm showing the info about the road axis, so the homogeneous section that the user can create, but he can also import this information if it's already exists. In this demo, I'm just creating a dynamic zone homogeneous section where it is possible to define the speed, the width of the lanes, and so all this information will be used to in the evaluation of priority formula. And here another example where we have already road network imported inside the software. So for example, from a shape file, we have a road network that is sequences of polylines. Using the functionalities of the software, it is possible to do the smoothing. So in automatic mode, the software evaluate the best curve with clotoid or not. It is possible also import a file that evaluate the axis in function of the standard using in this country. So we have different ways to obtain a road network, and like you can see, the map is a 2D view, but there is also the profile window that the user can open. In this case, I'm just drawing the profile just to show you that exists also the smoothing option for the profile. But if you have a DTM, you can use the DTM to obtain the zeta value of the axis. Or if your road network is already created with a 3D data, you can use the software just to run the analysis and check the conformity, the planoaltimetric conformity of the road. And now in this project, the goal is to show you the possibility to generate the synoptic exports. Here I'm just showing that in this road there are a lot of objects already present, slopes, ditches, and so on. And inside the software I can create a synoptic page with a grid obtained directly from the object inside the project. So there is a first window with the map, another window with the profile, and after the grid with all the elements created. Here I'm adding the PK along the road because it was missing. So I can see now the PK in my synoptic view, synoptic page. And here there is the list of all the gradations present, presence of villages, accidents, intersections, and there is also an evaluation of the planoaltimetric analysis. Inside the software also we developed a formula to evaluate the travel speed, so in function of elements deriving the software, the not conformities and so on, there is an evaluation of the real speed of the user. In few seconds you can obtain something that you can export in a PDF file and print and send to the customer. Here a second video, and in this case the goal of this video is to show you how it is possible manage informations between the central office and the users on the ground that have the Android application. So here in this project I have already done the login, so I am inside the client server system. I already downloaded the data, so there are 3 rows in this project, and some objects like, for example, vertical signs, safety barriers, and so on. So the user can check the object. So using the info button, it is possible to do a selection of one object. It is possible to filter data by type of object and so on. This object comes from a first survey done directly with the Android application. So exists already a checklist with the information. So this object was sent by ticket and imported in the project, evaluated and added inside the system. And in automatic way, when the survey comes from the Android application, it is possible to add a photo, but also a PDF is created and automatically attached to the element. And when data is okay, it is possible to send it at the database, or like in this example, I'm sending it by ticket with the goal, for example, to send back this object at the user on the ground to do another control, because this object is a vertical sign with the date of 219. So for example, today I want to check it and I send it by ticket. So with on the ticket page, I can see what I sent, what I received. I can import new data in my project. So I can control all messages that I exchanged with my users. Here I'm highlighting the priority, but also a button that is a fast way, for example, to obtain another export, a PDF report that is the sum of all information we have inside the software about this object. In this case, the export can be activated inside all the project or inside a selection of objects. In this case, I used it in a unique on a unique object.